a successful trip, first time out the country. Hi guys, good morning from Florida. You guys, when I tell you the past 24 hours has been insane, it's literally been crazy. I'm gonna go like this so you can't see my headlights because I do not have on a brassiere. But anyways, we just got to Florida last night. When I tell y'all, it was so crazy. So one, our flight got delayed an hour, and then with the delay we ended up getting in late. It was raining, it was turbulence. Y'all know I am a very anxious flyer. I do not like to fly. I don't want to get on a plane if I don't absolutely have to, which is why y'all never see travel logs, because baby, I ain't traveling nowhere if I gotta get on a plane. But we're in Florida. When we got in last night, like I said, it was raining, it was a lot of turbulence. The plane got delayed because of the weather. And then when we got in, we couldn't even like deplane because it was another plane in front of us on the runway doing something. I don't know, the plane was there for 30 minutes, y'all. So we literally had to sit on the plane for 30 minutes, and then we finally got off. We took the shuttle to the hotel, and everybody came in and pretty much just went straight to sleep. Like, we were exhausted. And unfortunately, when we got in and we went to the baggage claim, my sister's bag was not there. So we went to guest services, and they said it never left Chicago. So she does not have luggage right now. She doesn't have bag. So she actually just went to the airport today to see if it came in, because it was supposed to be on the flight out this morning, and her bag is still not there. So yeah, it's just been a real shit show. It's been crazy. It's been a hot mess. She's been like bawling her eyes out, rightfully so. Like, I totally get it. But I told her, like, I just Googled, and it's a Ross up the street. So I'm like, if we have to, just go to Ross, get you some shit, put it in like a little duffel bag, buy a duffel bag, and you'll have like a few things for the trip. I mean, it's not what you wanted or what you originally wanted to, like, you pack to wear, but it's an option. I think they got to pay her up to $500 for that. So I'm like, girl, you better get your money if they did leave your bag. But she said that they may have put it on another plane, so she's waiting around to 11:45 to see if it comes in. So I don't know, but we have to board the ship by 2:30, and we have to get a ride there. It's just a lot of moving parts. It's a lot going on. It's just been a real crazy trip thus far, and I'm like, at what point am I gonna relax? At what point am I gonna feel refreshed? Because right now I just feel anxious, sick to my stomach, and full of anxiety. So right now this vacation is not vacationing for me. But I digress. I'm also really anxious because back home, you know, I have my 3 dogs, my boyfriend Lucas, my mom, and then my nephews are all helping with the dogs. But I feel like my anxiety is so heightened right now because we have a pit bull on the loose in the area, in the neighborhood. I've called like the animal control. I need to just call the police and let them know. But this morning my nephew was walking my sister's dog Lacey, and the pit bull came out of nowhere and was like chasing him down. Thank God he wasn't far from the house, so he was able to throw the dog over our fence to, like, you know, separate themselves, and then the pit bull kind of ran off. But I'm like so scared because a day before I was traveling, I got a notification from the Citizens app. It's like an app. I think they have it in every state you live in, but it basically lets you know what's going on in the area around you. And down the street, literally down the block, there was a report that a dog had attacked someone's dog and killed it. And I was like, why am I seeing this a day before I leave? And y'all know I don't have any children, so my dogs are my kids. I hold them very near and dear to my heart, and I can't imagine anything happening to them while I'm away. Like, that will literally break me. So I'm just like really anxious about being away from home. And then because I'm going to be on a cruise, I don't have any access to my phone, so I can't, you know, get any updates or check in. They do have like an internet package you could buy, but it was $180. I said, $180? I'm sorry, what? Yeah, no, I can't do that. I got bills at home. I can't do that. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Hopefully, like when we port in different places, I could, you know, look for free Wi-Fi to just check in. So I didn't even tell y'all about the trip. So it was an 8-day cruise that I'm on. I just found out where I was going, y'all, because this is for my sister's birthday. And she told me if I did not go, she was done talking to me. We was not sisters no more. I'm X'd out, excommunicated. She don't want nothing to do with me. So I was like, okay, I guess I'm going on a cruise. But I didn't know where we were going. I just like paid the money and was done with it. But I found out that we're going to Curacao. I kept calling it Croatia, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Curacao, Aruba, and then it says Celebration Key. I don't know what that is. Maybe that's like a little cluster of island somewhere. I don't know, but that as well. And then also, y'all, I found out that I don't even have the room with the balcony. Baby, I got a box. I said I'm gonna be sitting in the box for 8 days. She was like, well, the other ones with the balcony cost more money, and I know you're cheap. Baby, I am cheap, but I don't want to feel like I'm in prison. I would have paid a little bit more money to feel like I'm not in a prison cell. Like, hello. But it just is what it is. She was like, oh, I have a balcony, so if you want to get some content. You guys, okay, I'm sorry to change the subject, but I'm in Florida, and I promise you, I've been waiting to see an alligator. I don't know why I just think alligators is walking around like on the street like our cats and dogs do in Chicago, but I just feel like alligators just be out here crossing the road. And I'm like, I ain't seen an alligator yet, and I've been here for a couple of hours. It's a little lagoon out in front of the hotel that I'm staying in, and I keep looking in there waiting on something to pop its head up or go on the grass. Baby, I ain't seen an alligator yet. But I just seen a creepy crawly, like iguana or maybe like a lizard. I don't know what it is, but it's a reptile. It's right outside the window. Oh my god, honey, we are not in Kansas anymore, baby. We are not in Kansas anymore. We are going to go to the cruise ship. We got to be there by 2:30, so I gotta hurry up and pack this hotel room in because I gotta check out soon. So I'm gonna talk to y'all a little bit more because right now I've been jaw dropping for 7 minutes. Like, Megan, shut the fuck up. All right, this is our room. You walk in, you have a closet here, 2 robes, which is nice, some slippers down there, and then you also have like a little mirror right there. Then on this side, you have more storage space and a safe and also some drawers. Over here, you have a small vanity. I look a mess. And then we have the 2 double twin beds. We don't have a balcony, which I already told you guys, so it's just the beds. And over here is the very tiny bathroom, toilet, shower, very standard. And then you have again another mirror and some shelves to store some of your stuff. So yeah, this is the very quick room tour. Hey you guys, so it is day 2 on the ship. I think the last thing I showed you was us coming in and like I gave you guys like a quick room tour of our suite, I guess you could say. We are in the Cloud9 spa stateroom. And I told y'all it doesn't have a balcony, so the lighting is like artificial lighting. So if the lighting looks a little wonky, I apologize. But I didn't talk to you guys any after that because honestly, I literally needed a day to 1, take in everything, and then 2, my sister said find my sea legs because baby, I was seasick. I did not think that I was gonna get seasick, but girl, I was seasick. I wasn't like seasick to the point where I was like vomiting, but I was super nauseous. I had like a hard time eating, and I was super lightheaded. Like the dizziness and the lightheadedness is insane. Like I literally felt like I was about to pass out. So it took me like a little bit to kind of get through it. Today I felt good. When I first woke up, I felt a little like lightheaded and the dizziness coming back, but as the day kind of like has been progressing on, it's getting a little bit easier for me. So yeah, that was that. I've been in my room all day, y'all. It's 5 o'clock and I'm just now picking up the camera to talk to you guys, but that is because my very genius sister locked the lock box. They have like a security box in your room, and I kept like my tech equipment in there because it's expensive, and you know I don't want anything to happen to it. So I locked my equipment up, and then we locked up our passports, and she locked her wallet up in there. And she pressed a button that resetted the password, so we couldn't get in there. So I had to call maintenance. Maintenance had to come up, manually unlock the box, and then you know it's just been a whole situation. But yeah, that was reason why I didn't record yesterday. But today's a new day, so I'm gonna record some content. Like I said, I've been in my room all day, y'all. I had to put my wig on, I had to curl it, I had to put on my press-ons. I put on these little press-on nails. Let me see if y'all can see them. The lighting isn't good because I got this little artificial light right here so y'all can see me, but I put on these little press-on nails that I got from Glamnetics, I believe. I got them from Ulta Girl. They was $16 for some press-on nails, but when I tell you I was so desperate because I packed 2 hours before my flight, yeah, I was like, I don't have time to do nothing. I went and got my feet done, and then I thought that I was gonna have time to get my nails done. Baby, I had an hour to get my feet done. Then I had to run like hell back home to put some stuff in my suitcase to get on the plane. So yeah, it's crazy because y'all know I've known about this trip for how long, and I waited to the last minute to do everything. It's just really sick, but I feel like I work best under the pressure, so it just is what it is. I'm going in with a little bit of sunscreen. This is the Sephora sunscreen SPF 30. Oh, wait 1 second. Yeah.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey. So what time you want to go to dinner?
Whatever time y'all want to go.
So Adrian wants to go at 5:30. Or we're gonna like put it in the hub for 5:30. But if that's not a good time, we can do it at 6. Okay, because this is the thing. So when I put it in, I'm gonna put it in at 15 minutes before. So I'm putting in for 5:45. Just me, you, and him. I don't know what Pilar and I'm doing. Then after that, we're gonna go to a comedy show. Just make sure you outside at 6. That's 45 minutes.
Got it.
Okay?
Yep.
All right. You did your door. You ain't even do your door.
I did. Kept falling down.
Here, so you don't have to keep it. You're using the wrong tape.
Oh, because I had that scotch tape.
I told you that was not gonna work.
Yeah, it didn't work.
You gotta use that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll bring it back.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry, y'all. That was my sister. We're gonna do dinner at 6 today. We didn't do it until 8:30 yesterday, but like I said, it's so many food places here that if you get hungry and you want to get something after the fact, you can go to like the buffet or whatever and get some food, because some of them stay open till 1 a.m. And y'all, forgive me for saying this. I don't mean to be offensive to anyone that's plus size, but like if you're like a bigger person, like you know how like the people on my 600-pound life, they be having like so much food a day, like they just eat so much and it's like they're never full and they just really like enjoy eating. This would be their dream. This, like a cruise, would be a 600-pound my life person dream, because it's so much food. You can eat as much as you want. Like there is no cutoff. There's no limit to what you could eat as much as you want to a day, which is crazy. Because I was at brunch and I was just like oohing and ahhing at the menu, and I kind of wanted to try everything. And you literally can try everything if you wanted to, but that's like egregious. So I'm like here for 8 days, try something new, different every day. But I'm gonna take you guys to brunch tomorrow so you guys can see what they have. The menu was really, really nice. They had this peach French toast that was really good. Then they had steak and eggs. Girl, that steak was the bomb. So yeah, it was really, really nice. Like I said, we're gonna do a comedy show in a little bit. That was my sister just now coming to tell me what the plan was. I'm not really dressed up, but honestly, I may just keep on what I got on because why not? But I just got on these like boxer looking shorts from Marshalls. This was one of the sets that I was supposed to show you in that Marshall haul that you guys never saw, and this is just a plain little tank top that go with it. I just bought this little fanny pack girl, I'm finna put my DJI and my phone in there so I could just carry it. For shoes, I'm just wearing these little sandals. I am gonna be like a little bit early for dinner. So I think I'm gonna stop and get me a cocktail first. I could have a cocktail at dinner, but I think I want one now. But then again, I may wait for dinner. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess I'll just see what the vibes are. The sun is almost going down, but I feel like I want to put on these like shades right here. I got these from Amazon from the brand Apostle, I think it is, but I probably just throw these on. I'm gonna bring my little cute claw clip just in case I need it. Oh, girl, I need to let this out just because I'm putting my lie back. Okay, there we go. Comfy, cozy, cutesy. This bar called the Alchemy Bar. I'm walking down because you guys know I hate elevators. So it's on the 5th floor. I was on the 11th floor, and my sister, they make really good cocktails, so we're gonna get a drink before dinner. I'll show you guys what it looks like once we get in the inside. Excited because I have not had a cocktail all day, so your sister's ready to drink.
We're in trances, going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed. You like the fast life, you like to drive and get down and dirty, act like the bad guy. You want some love, be like when you feel like calling at midnight. You got the best of me, you got me losing sleep. I've been hopeful, baby, I was hoping maybe that you'd cross my path. I've been sinking lately, and it's hard to move. Think I'm stuck on you. We're in transits, going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed. I wonder, would you love me better if I go?
Alright, you guys, so I am back in the room again. I did stop at the Alchemy Bar and I got another drink. You guys, if I do like a cognac, I normally like Martell, but they don't have that on the ship. They only have Hennessy, so it's a like substitute for the Martell. This was like Hennessy, cranberry, lime, and then something else I can't even pronounce. I don't know, maybe some type of syrup that they put in there, but it's pretty good. It's not overly sweet, and it has like a little bit of a bitter taste to it, but it's pretty good. I didn't get a chance to film the comedy show. I just kind of show y'all a little bit of like it starting, but they said that filming was prohibited, so I couldn't, you know, give you any clips of the actual show that took place. But it was actually really nice. I don't have a sense of humor. It wasn't like I'm holding my stomach laughing type thing, but it was pretty. It was some nice little punchlines in there or whatever. So did that. Everybody is now on the main deck, which I'm actually on the floor of the main deck. So I just gotta walk out and that's where everybody is seated. I think that they have a movie playing right now. Yeah, I think it's a movie playing right now. Inside Out 2. It's a kids cartoon, so I think it's like kids night or whatever, something like that. But they are out there now. They do have some more stuff going on tonight. They're having this Latin fusion type thing. What was it? Latin Fiesta with Latin Fever at the Havana Bar at 9:45. I kind of want to see what that's about, like just to see, like, are they going to be doing salsa dancing? Is there just going to be playing like Latin music? I don't know. I might stop down there and see what that is like, because when I walked past last night, baby, the music was blazing. People was going in and out. So it seems like it must be a good time and like something that a lot of people do. And then they also have at 11 trivia after dark, and I love trivia games. Like, I'm not super smart, I'm not like the brightest tool in shit, but I like trivia because I be like, I think it may be this, like I just like stuff like that. But anyway, that's at 11 p.m. and baby, I am a grandma. I be tired. Okay, it's 9 o'clock and honestly I'm ready to get in my bed, but I'm trying to stay up because last night I was in bed at like 8:30, 9 o'clock. So it's 9 o'clock now. I'm trying to hang in there till 11. I'm gonna see if my sister's gonna stay up and go with me. But I'm honestly in a room right now because one, I have to pee, and then two, I just booked an excursion for when we hit port for Curacao. I did the tour of Curacao. It's like a 4-hour excursions, like different tours of like landmark places or whatever like that. It's from 2:30, and if I say it's 4 hours, it's till 6:30. So I'm gonna do that. And then there's one that I want to book for Aruba. It's another like island tour thing, but you also get to go to like some glass blowing place, and then you get to try liquor and stuff like that. That one is also 4 hours, but it started at 8:30 in the morning. So I think I'm gonna book that for Aruba. I told my sister about both of them, but baby, she acting like she don't want to book no excursion. So I honestly may do this solo because my sister and her husband, they booked excursions, but they booked different ones. Like the first one that I'm doing in Curacao, I'm going at 2:30, and I think she's going to the one at 8:30. So we're gonna miss each other. And then for the one in Aruba, she booked a different like city tour, but the one that I booked has like a bird sanctuary, and they said they have like over 250 birds. And y'all know that I love birds. Maybe because I look like a bird, I don't know, but anyway, that's what I want to do. So I am waiting for the man to bring me up my ticket, so I can't leave the room. But yeah, I'm just kind of like sitting here chilling out. But after I leave here, we're gonna go back to the main deck with everybody. And if we go to the Latin fusion type thing at 9:45, I'll let you guys see that. And then if we go to trivia night, I will also show y'all that too. And today was formal day. You were supposed to dress up and wear your best. Girl, I did not know that. I am still looking like I just rolled out of bed with these boxes and this tank top. I ain't know what today's vibe was. I just downloaded the Carnival portal that tells you everything, and it said dress to impress today. Baby, I didn't get the memo. I got the last minute, so we did not dress to impress, but it's okay.
Who gonna check me, boo?
Y'all, I know I just ate, but I just got a buffalo chicken sandwich with a side of fries. She could have put a little bit more buffalo sauce on there, but I just need a little snacky snack to hold me over for the rest of the night, okay? I told you this shit will make you fat, but this is my little snack, and I'm gonna go back up to the deck with my family, eat this, and then watch a movie, and then we'll go to trivia now.
I wonder, can we trust the stars above to let us know how to go? We only got this life, no guarantees. The stars align. Find out your passion trail and try to keep an open mind. Hiding it by myself, no guarantees you'll find me. Said if it's faith you'll find me, leaving the past behind. We're in trances, going off to different places, different planets.
Sorry guys, guys, so I am back in the room yet again. I feel like I'm just talking to you guys from the room a lot lately, but honestly it's just because it's in the evening, it's not much to do. But I did go to the trivia night. It was adults only trivia night, so they were asking like some kind of like raunchy questions, like as of, I think the question was like, as of 2003, what's the average length of a male penis? And my guess was 5 inches. I didn't stay to like listen to the answers because I got there like a little bit after it started and there was no like seats, so I was standing up and I was holding my drink and then I had my water bottle, so I had no free hands to like pull you guys out and record. And honestly, I can't stand for a long time. If I stand up too long, I get nauseous and I feel like I'm gonna throw up. So I stayed as long as I could, and then I was like, yeah, I'm out of here. But they were asking some raunchy questions. Another one was like, is it true or false that a male is more likely to have an orgasm with socks on? I guess true. I don't know. That's weird to have sex with socks on, but I mean, I guess some people do it. And then the other one was like, what is placed on a door in college when privacy is needed? And she said it was 2 answers, but I put sock. I don't know what the other one is. I know some people say like a tie or something like that, but not a lot of people have ties in college. But yeah, I know for sure a sock is one of them. But yeah, you guys, I am pretty much beat for tonight. Tomorrow is officially my sister's birthday. I think I already told y'all about it, but I'm just gonna give y'all a rundown again if I didn't say it already. If I did, I'll just omit this part out. But in the morning, I am going to go to a Pilates class at 8 a.m. So I do need to kind of go to bed. And then after Pilates, I'm going to meet my family for breakfast. And then after breakfast, there is another trivia game, like interactive, where you guess on your phone this time. And that's at 10. So after breakfast, I'm going to go there. And then after that, we're going to do the spa. And then after the spa, we're going to get dressed up for pictures and then lunch. We're doing lunch first, then pictures. And then after that, it's just whatever, like whatever's going on. I'm for sure going to go to Havana's bar tomorrow. I was just too tired to do it tonight. So anyway, I'm going to wash this makeup off. I'm going to get in my pajamas. And y'all, one of the things, like I told y'all, I get motion sickness. It's worse at night because the boat moves faster than it does in the daytime. In the daytime, it's kind of just like cruising, like on a cruise. But at night, baby, it's like pedal to the fucking metal and it's going. And I'm on the ship like, like in my bed trying to go to sleep. But what's been helping me is putting the TV on, because y'all know I'm in a fucking jail cell. Like, I'm literally in a jail cell. No windows, no balcony, no nothing. Just 4 fucking walls. So what's been helping me is like turning the TV on. And then you don't have many options for the TV. You have like 8 free movies that you could stream. And all of them I've seen before. But I just put them on to just like go to bed. So I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to put on one of the 8 movies that I've already seen. And then call it a night. I will more than likely check in with you guys in the morning.
I am just sitting here. I've tried to go to sleep. I slept for a little bit, maybe a couple of hours. What time did I get in? 12? Maybe about 4 hours. I don't know if it's this room, like I said, because there's no lights or any outside sensory that it's kind of like throwing my sleep cycle off. Some people would probably feel like they would sleep better without the sun shining in on them and things like that, but I think because I can't like touch the sun, not that I could literally touch the sun, but you know, I can't see it coming through. It's just like kind of throwing me off a little bit. And honestly, y'all, I've been bawling my eyes out for the past 30 minutes. Like, I'm really trying to have a good time and enjoy my vacation. This is like I can't say like my first real vacation, because I've done a vacation like twice before when I went to Miami and Colorado, but this is like the only 2 times. But this is my first time ever going out of the country. And I think because I'm just so like, I feel like because I'm so far from home, I don't like it. I think I'm just worried about like everything back home. This the longest I've been away from my dogs and my mom, and because I can't call and like check in on them, it's like really getting to me, because I just want to make sure everybody's safe and okay. And like when I'm home, I normally cook for my mom, and I'm like, is she eating? Is she cooking? Is she able to handle the dogs? Like, is everything okay back home? I did like go ahead and just like send one text, though I know I'm gonna get charged for it. I text my nephew who's there with my mom, and I just said, hey, is everything okay? He said, yes, everything is okay. So that made me feel a little bit better, but I kind of just like want to get on the phone with them, hear their voices, see their faces. I don't know, but it's technically only 3 days out of an 8-day trip, so it's still new. So I think maybe by day 5 I'll feel a little bit better, but I am having a hard time.
Early the next morning. on the back of your hands. Otherwise, ladies, if you came in here with brows that are not yours, they're going to disappear now. But I have you guys covered. I brought a Sharpie. I'm going to draw them back on. I got you. Just come and see me. But it is an oil-based cleanser. It works nicely as a makeup remover, and the oil base just opens up the pores and removes the extra amount of dirt and grime, so we have those nice clean pores to continue with. On the face, get into all the nooks. It allows you to exfoliate and cleanse that face. Okay, let's not start a fire knife now, sir. Almost saw some sparks in his hand. Very good job. Okay, so it starts as a solid. As soon as you start rubbing it, it starts just to liquefy and it becomes a nice liquid. That way it lasts a lot longer. So each jar will last you about 2 to 3 months. That's very nice. Okay, it's going to open up those pores. It's going to feel great on the skin, and we're going to continue. But this is the cleanser. You'll notice some hydration quite quickly to the face. It's a very nice, refreshing apricot toner. Now, what is one ingredient you always want to avoid in a toner?
Alcohol.
Alcohol. What does alcohol tend to do to the skin?
Dry it out.
You must make sure if you have any alcohol-based makeup removers or toning pads, give it to your neighbor. Okay. Get rid of it. Don't use it, because the more you're using alcohol-based ingredients, you are drying out the skin, depleting the collagen, and you are not going to see the reverse of aging, but actually the increase. You can get a spritz bottle, and you can spritz on the toner throughout the day just to keep the skin hydrated and balanced, because the more we get comfortable with rubbing the face, the more you're going to add those fine lines and wrinkles as the years go on. Think of your face as printing paper. The more you rub and crease the paper, the more that paper will never be flat and straight again. So try avoid contact to the face as much as possible if you really don't want to see those fine lines and wrinkles occur on the face.
We're at the Carousel Museum. It's right behind me. We did a tour guide. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of it. I don't know what's actually in the inside of the museum, but they have this tree that's standing in front of me. So freaking gorgeous. And there are some really cute birds that I've never seen before. Obviously, y'all know I'm a bird watcher, but I'm going to show you guys a little bit of what the inside of the museum looks like and the outside. So we just got off the bus. You have like this wildlife kind of ravine over here. You have some, I don't think the DJI is going to pick it up that good, but you have some aloe vera plants over there. In the back, you actually have a natural cactus plant, which is really, really cool. And over there, straight in the middle where I'm pointing at, is a cactus tree. I've never actually seen a cactus tree, but there is a cactus tree right there. And if you come further ahead, they have this gorgeous tree right there. Just look how intricate the branches and everything is. This is a very old tree that you can see. It's very dated, but absolutely stunning. And I think we're going to keep going straight ahead and go into the museum there. Alright, you guys, so this is a little bit of the outside of the museum here. The entrance is up those stairs. They have a couple of statues outside. This is one of them. Some man by the name of Pedro Braun. Oh, an antique cannon, it looks like. They have another statue over there dedicated to someone. And then over there they have like a little bit of a little Liberty Bell that you can ring. But I'm gonna go ahead and go inside now because the tour guide has left me. So let's go ahead and take a look on the inside. It's very grand. Wow. Hello.
Or there is a shady area usually provided for them. And
Guys, now we are walking inside of the distillery. She gave a big history about it, how they grow these oranges. Oh, you can actually see it on the tree. They haven't turned yet, but if you look right there, see the orange? This is the inside of the distillery here. And we actually are gonna get a chance to taste the liquor. Very, very small, but you can kind of see it here. Little overview. See how they do the fermentation process there. And in here, they have like a little lab, I guess, how they go ahead and make the liquor. So I thought that was pretty cool. And very old bar setup. And then here it shows how they make it. It says from fruit to liquor. Show you guys a little close up. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna taste the liquor really quickly before we get back on the bus. This was the white one. I don't know none of the flavors. I didn't get a chance to remember. It's good. It's really sweet. It tastes like sugar and liquor. This is the coffee flavor. It tastes like a Laffy Taffy.
What do you mean by that?
And lastly is least favorite one. I don't like the blue at all.
Now you can take a view into the Jewish settlement here. So the Jewish community is just one, but we also have, for instance, the synagogue. Yes, the majority is Catholic here. And, well, 3 Christian churches, so a whole variety of religion.
Hato caves that we're going in. It's very, very hot out here, y'all. Very hot. You see a lot of the cactus over there. You can see the other cactus trees. Big aloe vera.
I said, look how beautiful and big it is.
Really big aloe vera. And the cactus trees.
If I can run up Metropolis and do Rocky, this ain't nothing.
Just a little shoreline where they have different things. Oh, there go that mosquito spray, but you are right. It's $5 for that mosquito spray. Oh. Is that the cool? That's the cool off one.
That's the cool down one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we was just looking for the other one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All the souvenirs.
Hi, how are you?
One for $5, $6. Very nice, very nice. Guys, good morning from Aruba. I did not get a chance to pick up the camera, but I'm at my first excursion. We're at this rock formation called Ayo. I think they said it was the Native Americans who was located in this region, but it's right up there. It's a really, really big rock formation. We're gonna walk towards it. Oh, he said it's snakes out here, y'all. Y'all know how I feel about snakes, but snakes I can't do. But it is really, really beautiful, very dry here. Okay. guys can pause the screen to read that, to learn a little bit more about this rock formation. Alright, you guys, I'm walking up. There's a lot of little places that you can go off trail and do a float up. Oh my god, that's a lizard. Ew. Oh my god. As long as I don't see any snakes, I think I'll be okay. See, climb all the way up those stairs there. I don't think I'm gonna go all the way up. Oh, oh excuse me.
Yeah, because there's no railing. It looks like it.
Alright, y'all, unfortunately I don't have time to go all the way up the stairs, but as you can see, it goes further and further up and around, and all the way up. That formation there is absolutely stunning and a gorgeous view. I'm pretty sure we can get all the way to the top. It is a nice view looking down over the ground. Absolutely stunning, stunning, stunning view. But I have about 5 minutes to get back to the bus, and I have a long way down, so I'm not sure what's the next stop on the tour list, but we have 4 stops total on this excursion, and then we get back to port and I get to spend like 2.5 hours in Aruba. So I have my swimsuit in my bag that I'm gonna try to go and get in the ocean before I leave. So yeah, I will pick you guys back up on our next excursion. Super excited. I'm praying I don't see a snake. He said boa constrictors. Girl, I'm so scared. Oh, there go another lizard.
We don't even work with the glass, we just play with it, and here you go. We got ourselves a shell.
Oh, wow.
And there it is. Now the turtle can see the sea and see you guys as well. And it looks a little surprised, but don't worry, that surprise will fade soon enough. So I'm going to keep playing with fire because now I'm going to start heating up this little board right here. We're entering the phase where we're going to start disconnecting this piece from our pipe. Now the reason why I'm heating up this board is because everywhere to disconnect it on, say, a steel table, it'll start cooling off way too quickly to our taste and become thermally shot blast and then crack. We kind of don't want that for our little buddy, so we're going to be heating up this wooden board right here so he can have a hot spot to stand on.
Stop on the tour guide is the Natural Bridge. The guy said that this is the new bridge right here, new natural bridge that they have. The one that used to be over there where you can kind of see the sand has collapsed and no longer is. So as a result of that, you are not allowed to step on the natural bridge to take any photos or anything. So unfortunately, this is as close as I can get, but look how stunning that is. Absolutely gorgeous. It almost looks like a little keyhole, but you can actually see the bridge as it is an indentation from one side of the land to the next. Absolutely gorgeous. Stunning, stunning views. quick stop, but this is the gold mine ruins. This is where the Dutch came to dig the gold. If you guys can see further up there, you can climb up there and take pictures if you want, but this was not technically on a tour guide for our excursion, so he just briefly stopped here so we can kind of get a glance of it and take a quick look-see. But he said this is all the way from the 1800s, this structure, so it seems like it's a little bit older than that in my opinion, but I thought that was pretty cool. This is the last stop on the tour. It is this lighthouse. They call it the California Lighthouse. I honestly fell asleep on the bus, so I can't tell you why they call it the California Lighthouse, but there it is. You can go in the inside, but it's like a $5 charge, and I'm not paying to go on the inside. But it is a really nice view of Aruba from here. If you kind of look over, you can see a nice view. Y'all know I'm on the lookout for snakes. Oh my God, so many freaking lizards out here. Do you see it? You see it? Oh my God, they look like little rats. They keep scaring me. But you can see a nice view of the coastline right there.
You guys know who created this white sand picture? The white sand. The parrotfish, yes, exactly. The parrotfish eat corals, right? But the dogs ate it. See them all, they're coming here.
Listen, I never. Listen, baby, I ain't never met no one like you. 'Cause I've been around, but your vibe is something new. Come on, baby, give me, that's the truth. Let me tell you what I'm trying to do with you. Like, ooh, baby, take my hand, let me ride away with you. Away with you. And ooh, baby, take a chance, I can make your dreams come true. Your dreams come true. Let me ride away, ride away, ride away, ride away. Let me ride away with you. Oh yeah. Say you want the moon, I'll take it down. Give you every star and lose count. Even the little things, swear I won't miss a thing. 'Cause you deserve it all, girl. We gonna make it our way. So you when you're with me, like ooh, baby, take my hand, let me ride away with you, away with you. And ooh,
It's our new cousins from Texas.
Yes, all things Megan, go subscribe.
Thank you. All right, y'all, we just finished up at the beach. Now we're trying to catch a taxi to get back to the port because we got like 30 minutes before we leave. But y'all, there are iguanas here and they let you get fairly close. Like, I'm gonna show you one right now and then I'm gonna show you another video that I took on my phone of them. But look. But we gotta hurry up and get back to port before our boat leaves us. So I will check in once we are back on our ship.
ooh, baby, take a chance, I can make your dreams come true. come true. It's today, it's a day, or tonight is the night. Give me something to savor, don't be fighting the flight. It's a natural reaction, don't be switching the cover up to subtract the attraction. You in similar fashion.
I'm not flashing you, but do you see the tan line on the blue bitch? Like right there is the tan line, and I was not even in the sun that long. Insane. You can kind of see the little necktie that went around my neck. Girl, it's a fool. So I apologize. This vlog has been very warm, very bad, very just not good. It's kind of been a silent film because the only time I actually talked to y'all was when we were on those excursions. Other than that, I haven't talked to y'all much in this vlog, and I apologize really, really bad. But honestly, it's just been like go, 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 go. Like I'm trying. This is my first cruise. This is my first time out the country. Like I've just kind of been rolling with the punches and just like taking what's been thrown at me and like trying to roll with it. So I just be forgetting to pick y'all up sometimes. But I showed y'all Aruba. Now, since I've showed y'all a little bit of the cruise from Aruba and Curacao, I would have to say that I loved Aruba. Aruba was hands down the highlight of the trip, and I'm so sad that we didn't spend much time in Aruba because we hit port in Aruba at 8:30. Well, we hit port in Aruba at like 8. I think the earliest they started letting us off at was like 7:45, 8 o'clock. My excursion was at 8:30, so of course that's the time that Megan got off the boat, was at 8:30, and then it was a 4-hour excursion. Now, what I would say is some countries, and I can say that now since I've been to 2, some countries it's best to do an excursion, and then some countries it's kind of good to go off on your own because you can probably like do things that's more interesting to you or explore a little bit more freely than you would on an excursion that's kind of set at destinations that you would be going to. So in Curacao is a very, very small island. Very small, and I honestly do not think that there's a lot to do in Curacao in comparisons to Aruba. So in Curacao, I didn't mind doing an excursion because we kind of learned a little bit more about the island and saw kind of like some key highlights of that island. Whereas Aruba, it's bigger. They had shopping centers. I didn't get a chance to show y'all, but when we were driving through the town, they had like the high-end streets where they had Louis Vuitton, Prada, Gucci. What else did they have out there? Tiffany and Company, just like some really big name brand stores. And unfortunately I couldn't see because when I was on the bus and we were passing the time, both times I've been on the bus for one on an excursion, I always get a freaking middle seat. Like I'm not by the window. So the excursion I went on yesterday, I went by myself. I didn't go with my family. I did like a solo thing, and I didn't know the people that I was sitting next to. So I'm like, can you take my camera and point out the window a little bit? Can you do this? Like I don't want to like overly like push it. And then when we were passing like the high district, the Louis Vuitton and all that stuff like that, that was across from me. So it was like 2 people sitting next to me, so I couldn't like reach my camera over there. But they do have like those high-end shopping centers. They have a Ritz-Carlton out there, Hilton. They had the Embassy by Hilton. Does Hilton do an Embassy? I think so. But anyway, they have a lot of different hotels, but they said the most high-end resort / hotel out there is the Ritz-Carlton, and we passed that, and baby, it's giving luxe. It looks very, 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 very nice. And the thing that I noticed about all of the high-end hotels is they sit right behind the beach, so you get to leave the hotel and go straight out to the beach, which is really, really, really nice. What else? We passed a couple of Airbnbs. The tour guide that we had, he was pretty amazing, really. He lived there his whole life, and he said that he was showing us some of the Airbnb homes, and babe, the Airbnb homes was top tier. They had pools in the front. Okay, they had pools in the front of the house, not the back of the house, but the front of the house. and then it was like not too far from the beach, so you could leave the Airbnb and go to the beach. And he said that those typically run like $500-$600 a night, but he said that they hold like 10 people. So if you get like 10 people and you come to Aruba, but if you get you a nice Airbnb and not have to pay that much, you could pay like $300 tops, depending on how long you did. $300, $400, somewhere around that person for a really nice Airbnb. So that was nice. We went to the beach. The beach was amazing. I only swam in ocean water once before, and that was when I went to Florida. And the water there was so nice. Like, the salt water just makes your skin so soft. I don't know what is the science in that, but it makes your skin so soft. And like I always say, the water is so warm compared to the water back at home. When we go swimming in Lake Michigan, that water is ice cold. It's like somebody dumped you in a cup full of ice cubes. Like, it's freezing. Like, it almost puts you in shock when you get in the water. And the ocean water is so warm. It's like, it's a little cold at first, but then when you're in there, it just gets so warm and comfortable. Oh my God, it was so good. I could have spent the whole day at the beach. Unfortunately, because my excursion was kind of late, we only got to stay at the beach for like an hour and a half or whatever. So yeah, I loved Aruba. I didn't get a chance to, because my excursion was so late getting back, and we had the port shortly after that. I had like maybe like a 2-hour window that I had of like free time before we had to get back on the boat to like leave port. So it was either go explore around, get some souvenirs, get some shopping and things like that, or go to the beach. I decided to go to the beach. I didn't get to go get any souvenirs for anybody. I did when I was in Curacao. But Aruba, they said that they had like little keepsakes that were much cheaper than it was in Curacao. So I was a little salty that I didn't get to do anything, but I got to experience the beach, which was the highlight of my trip. So I'm okay with not bringing anything back home. At least I know that I've been there. Another thing to know if you ever do a cruise is that when you go to these different countries, they do not stamp your passport, babe. I thought I was gonna have a couple of stamps in my passport. No, they don't stamp your passport unless you go to like, I guess like maybe the embassy or some type of place like that to get it stamped. But other than that, there's no place on port to get your passport stamped, which is kind of sad, but that's that. We have 3 more days before we go back home. We are at sea today, and then we are at sea tomorrow, and then on Saturday we hit the Bahamas. I think they call it Celebration Key, but when I was looking at it, it looks like basically the Bahamas. So we'll be there, and then after that we go back to Florida, and then we fly back home on Sunday. So have a couple of more days here at sea.
Yes, you do. Watch when they sing the chorus. Here we go. So what we got doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We got it.
To let them do the best Egyptian walk. Now, they got deemed having the best one. However, it's up to you as the team. Hold on! Hold on! I gotta explain it. They're gonna do their best Egyptian walk. The team that has the most cool speed is going to be deemed as the winning team, and I have a prize for the entire team. So, Team D, are you ready? Team B, are you ready? It's time to see that Egyptian walk!
Alright, so I wanted to show you guys a quick OOTD. You gotta excuse the bathroom, but honestly, this is the best lighting in this entire cabin. So just act like you don't see nothing on the side. But this is the dress that I wore to dinner. So stinking cute. And I showed you it has like little seashells and like little stars going down the bottom. So stinking cute. I absolutely loved it. My makeup actually turned out pretty good too, with no lashes. And although this dress is a little bit shorter than I typically wear, like in my big girl age of 30, it was cute. So I did go and we took pictures like as a group, but I didn't take any like solo pictures. So I'm gonna see if I can get my sister to take me some pictures. I didn't vlog the whole picture process or like us going into dinner or stuff like that, because honestly my sister like kind of got under my skin before we went to take pictures. It was just like a big miscommunication that she kind of like blew out of proportion. Then it turns out that like I don't have common sense. Girl, it was just crazy. And I know that we all get frustrated, and I know we all say things that we don't really mean. We just say it in the moment because we're mad, but we have to like really consider like what we say to people, because you don't know how that person's gonna hold on to it or be affected by your words. So yeah, let's just not be nice, I guess. Like, let's just take a deep breath and just like calm down, because it's not the end of the world, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, that just had me in a pissy mood, so I didn't pull out my camera. I wanted to get dinner over with and I wanted to come back to my room. But I am going to see if I could take some quick pictures. I got to find somewhere that I could take some pictures, because I don't want it to look like I'm on a boat, but I want to take pictures on the boat. And then I'm gonna go outside and watch Dunes Part 2. It's already started. I'm already late. Hopefully I can find a seat. It is one of my movies that I enjoy watching. I'm pour me some more wine, and I'll check in with you guys when we get outside.
Smoked beef?
Let's get some chicken, macaroni.
Chicken and
Macaroni.
And then
thank you.
You guys, how stinking cute is this? Every day our stateroom attendant comes in and he changed the linen and make the bed, and he always leave like a little towel figurine. The other day it was, I think it was a turtle or something like that, but it was super cute and I messed him up. But look at this one today. I don't know what it is. Whatever you think it is, put it in the comments down below. But how stinking cute. It looked like a pig or something because of like the nose, like snout thing, but so stinking cute. After I finished eating that barbecue, babe, I was knocked out. I sat in one of the lounge chairs, the one that I was in the other day, where you can kind of lay down and like overlook at the ocean or whatever. I sit down in there because I was about to edit. Baby, I was asleep. I think I slept in that chair for about an hour and a half, y'all. I'm not even lying. I was knocked out. That barbecue puts you down, and it's actually really good. The only thing that was kind of gross is the baked beans. Like, I don't know what type of baked beans those is, but baby, those is not the black people baked beans. It was horrible. The potato salad is also like but the coleslaw was actually good, and I don't like coleslaw. I usually hate coleslaw. Like when my mom makes it for like events, she was like, oh, let's get, no, I don't want no coleslaw. But that coleslaw was actually good. All right, y'all, so on the ship they have a couple of things that you can do. They have this rope course that you can do. I think it's for kids though, I'm not sure. And then they have this little thing that comes around, like this little paddle thing. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's coming right there. I'm actually about to go sign up to do that now. And then if you want, they have a water slide over there. I didn't get on the water slide because, honey, I got on a wig and I braids and I get my wig wet. But they do have a water slide. Hey guys, so it's a little bit later since I last talked to you guys. I went to dinner, and then directly after dinner I had to haul my butt up the stairs to the Liquid Lounge where they had the Family Feud. Y'all, that Family Feud was the funniest thing I've ever like partaken in. And although I wasn't on the stage actually like doing the Family Feud, just being in the audience while it was going on was amazing. Unfortunately, they did not allow any recording because the two families that were competing against each other, they were actually people that's on the ship, you know, that they got together to go against one another. And, you know, it was Family Feud 18 and over. So the questions were not raunchy. However, some of the answers were a little raunchy. And they said that they want to protect people's privacy. So like the participants that was doing it, you know, if they said something inappropriate or something like that, they don't want that out on social media, you know, getting back to their bosses or anything like that where it becomes a conflict of their privacy. So we wasn't able to film. I filmed a little snippet, like literally y'all probably seen this like maybe 5 seconds of when they just said, okay, next people or something like that. But yeah, it literally felt like you was on an actual game show. It was quite amazing. I enjoyed that. But I'm in bed now. I'm gonna do one of these Dr. Dennis Gross daily peels. Yeah, I'm so winded. I don't know why. But I'm gonna do one of these daily peels because I actually have a heat rash all right here, extending all the way down on my face from being at the beach in Aruba, I'm assuming. So I just got some hydrocortisone to put on my face, but I'm gonna do this peel first, let this calm down, and then I'm gonna go in with the hydrocortisone cream as like my moisturizer tonight. Tomorrow we are hitting the last port of the trip. Well, not last, but the last island, I should say. Last island of the trip, which is Celebration Key. And to my understanding, this is Carnival's own island. I don't know if I said this to y'all already, but it's Carnival's own island. It's only been open for a month or two max, I want to say. So it's completely brand new. Carnival has their own island. We were originally supposed to go to Bonaire.
Curacao, and Aruba. They call them the ABC Islands. But they omitted out Bonaire to throw in the Celebration Key, which is their own island, Carnival's own island. So it should be nice. And because it's brand new, you know, it should be really like fresh, not worn in yet. So I'm looking forward to that. I want to get back in the ocean tomorrow. The ocean water is just so amazing. And because I don't live on any coastal state, I don't get to experience that often. So definitely can't wait to get back in the ocean water. And then on Sunday we go to port. We port at 9 a.m. I didn't realize it was so early, but we port at 9 a.m. But then my flight isn't until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I have a little bit of a window there of stuff that I could do in Orlando, but I don't know what the hell I would do in Orlando. From like, I would want to be at the airport at 1 o'clock if my flight's at 3, just to give myself 2 hours. So I had to count on my fingers. That's 4 hours of like trying to find something to do. But anyway, tomorrow we port at 9 a.m. or yeah, like 8 a.m. we port. So anyway, I just picked up the camera to tell you guys good night, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow when we are on our last island of the cruise tour, honey.
Baby, are you on the way? Home cut cause it's getting late. I've been waiting all day for you to swing my way. You said you'd be right and it's after 3. I sent a text, maybe you didn't read. I know that liquor got you losing things. Like the chance to get your hands on me. You got 10 minutes, babe, to do what I say. If you wanna taste, it's an emergency, come urgently. My room is vacant, please, I need you lovingly. Let me go ahead and set the mood. Need your eyes on me like they're glued. And I usually be keeping cool, but I'm trying to really see it through. No clock, but I'm ticking. Am I shook? Am I tripping? Play it off, cause I'm getting everything that I'm missing. You got 10 minutes, babe, to do what I say. If you wanna taste, it's an emergency, come urgently. My room is vacant, please, I need you lovingly. Oh, it's an emergency. I need him coming for me. I need him begging for me. I need him down on his knee. I won't wait. I cannot stay. I need you on the way. You got 10 minutes, babe. You got 10 minutes, babe, to do what I say. If you wanna taste, it's an emergency, come urgently. My room is vacant, please, I need you lovingly.
Yeah, ain't nowhere we could be if 2 or 3 don't agree. If you and me don't evolve, yeah, you and me don't evolve, yeah. Ain't no plans out of sight, ain't no talk back or fight. If you and me ain't involved, yeah, you and me ain't involved, yeah, yeah. How you gon' say that? Girl, I don't play that. I ain't gon' lay back. What you want, come my life? Yeah, you know, girl, we go way back, yeah. How you gon' say that I'm the one that fall? when we both involved. Cause ain't nowhere we could be if 2 or 3 don't agree. If you and me don't evolve, yeah. You and me don't evolve, yeah. Ain't no plans out of sight, ain't no talk back or fight.
Alright y'all, it is the last day here. I look like a mess. You probably can't see me because I got on this hat, but I couldn't find my scarf and my wig is soaking wet. I didn't show y'all, but before I got in a hot tub, I got in the slides that I showed you guys the other day, and I obviously couldn't vlog because I was going to be getting in the water. But anyway, oh, nobody can see you right there. But anyway, since it's the last day, I figured we'll open our little champagne as a little celebratory of a successful trip. First time out the country. This is some sparkling rosé. It's not even champagne. Oh gosh, I get so nervous when I take this thing off. Oh my god. No, you twist it. I'm not gonna pop it. Oh.
That's all I have.
Cheers. Alright, I'm about to shower and then start packing, and then I'll pick you guys up. We're gonna do one last dinner here in a restaurant, and we are shipping up and shipping out tomorrow bright and early at 9 a.m. girl. Alright you guys, so I just got back from dinner. I didn't take y'all with me to do that. I was about to do one last show. They have a comedy show playing at 10:45, and then they had this piano bar that they do. It's like a fun interactive thing where you sit around a piano, he played music, he asked you to join in, you may request a song, something like that. The guy was trying to explain it to me that went before, but I don't think that I'm going to make it to the show. So on my way up the stairs, the security guard is sitting like a couple of cabins down from me, and she was there earlier. So I'm like, why is the security still sitting outside? So I'm like, is somebody in trouble? Did somebody do something wrong? So my sister was like, come here, hurry up and get inside, because she had made it to the room before me, and she was like, the girl a couple of doors down got COVID. That's why security's sitting outside of her room.
Oh my God! Wow!
COVID? What? She got what? On the last day we found out she got what? I don't even play like that. Like, honestly, y'all, I'm not joking. That was like one of my concerns coming here, like worrying about COVID, because I know during the pandemic a lot of people got COVID on the ship. And when I tell you, so many people be around here coughing and hacking, just doing it.
Oh my God, what is that? Oh my God, what is that?
And y'all know how I feel about that. Y'all, like, if you know me, you know how I feel about that. And every time somebody cough, I go like this. What you coughing for? Like, I feel like Jocelyn Hernandez in that one scene, she's like, who you coughing at?
All of a sudden you want to leave because in one of the closest partners of the network. Who you coughing at? Oh shit. Who you coughing at? When I was talking, she started coughing.
Who you coughing at? I know you ain't coughing at me. Like, you just gotta look up TikTok. I can't even. But no, she has COVID. I'm not going back out my room. I told my sister, I said, I wanted to do one last thing while I was here. I'm not leaving in my room, babe. I'm not leaving in my room. When it's time for me to deboard this shit, that's when I'm going to be leaving out. So I'm going to spend the rest of my day packing up. I'm actually about to take off my clothes because this may be dirty. Judge me if you want to. I'm wearing the clothes that I got for the airport to bed. So when I wake up in the morning, all I got to do is fall out of bed, grab my suitcase, and roll this bitch off this boat. That's it. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing, baby. I got my compression socks. I'm ready to go home. Yeah, if you made it to the end of this vlog, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I am gonna share my like traveling home with you guys, so still stick around. But I just had to come back and tell y'all that because I was like, what? She got COVID. What? Why y'all ain't tell nobody this girl got COVID? She down the hall for me. She down the hall for me. Throwing up her guts. That's too much. That's really too much. I'm like, on the last day. Girl, you could have got COVID when you went home. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
switching plays, yeah. Steady switch. I've been in the dirt, yeah, dipping the hurt. Digging through baggage, feeling like merch. All of this drama ain't even worth. Hey, girl, you know I love you. How you gon' say that? Girl, I don't play that. I ain't gon' lay back. What you want, come out like? Yeah, you know, girl, we go way back, yeah. How you gon' say that I'm the one that?
Ma, you hear him? He said, hey, that's my boy. Hey, Cancel T.
That's all, folks.